What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Agnetha, and we're going to listen to the last bonus tune on this special CD edition of Eyes of a Woman. Thank you again to Scott. Though, as I mentioned last reaction for Agnetha, I skipped over the extended version of I Won't Let You Go because it's already on the album, so I figured I'll listen to the other tracks among the bonus tunes that aren't on the album proper. Then I will circle back and listen to the extended version of I Won't Let You Go. So that will come next time before we move on to the next album, which Scott also provided. But yes, Fly Like the Eagle. Of course, I think of that song Fly Like an Eagle, which is that Steve Miller Band in the moment I'm forgetting. But yes, given the slightly different phrasing, the definite article the, I'm not quite sure how to interpret it differently. I suppose the same sorts of ideas come to mind, the idea of soaring free high above everything else, maybe because you are free of those trappings or complications or situations, maybe because you are emotionally elated and thus you are, over the mountaintops with your feeling. And I suppose those two things could coincide, but in many ways I see them as kind of running in different directions. One more independent and one more, again, elated and overjoyed and thus ascendant in an emotional sense. Either way, I'll try to catch what I can on the first listen. This is Eyes of a Woman, or rather, this is from the deluxe or bonus CD edition of Eyes of a Woman by Agnetha, and the track is Fly Like the Eagle. So a very warm and uplifting tune, which I think is very much in the direction of morally, or emotionally rather, elated and thus feeling good, all your troubles behind, way down there where they can't affect you. And there's one actual question I have about it, more on that in a moment. But first of all, I think it's a duet, right? Like, the Agnetha's voice, I think, still leads the tune, but I'm pretty sure there's a male voice there, singing as the significant other with whom the narrator can fly high from dawn until moonlight, meaning all day, all through the four seasons, which I enjoy. Like, was it spring is or summer is the time for lovers, but winter give lovers a chance. Like, it feels like you're referencing a couple parts of the day and parts of the year, but suggesting that they can fly up in the clouds and, with the sun shining down on them the entire time. My only question is if this is ongoing or a hypothetical or a potential, meaning I think there was a line like, we could fly, which is like, we're not doing it now, but I'm telling you it's there, that's what we can do if we're together. But then there were other lines that seemed like it was like present tense, flying up with the clouds. So yes, I wonder whether it is ongoing or whether they're both saying, hey, we both want this, let's make it happen, let's take flight and go up there. But yes, again, it's a metaphor you can freely understand. The idea of, again, being high above the fray, up in this rarefied air with bright sunshine, beautiful billowy clouds, and a freedom just to soar and to, continue on, again, from from dawn until dusk, from spring all the way through winter and back around again. So yeah, it's an elated, feel-good kind of tune. Though again, I wonder if it is saying like this is happening, or hey, this is a possibility, but we need to make it happen. So either way, I enjoy the Sonics. They had that kind of like fun, warm 80s synth pop kind of sound. There was a sort of dynamic synth bass, and sort of a bit metallic, but a lot of it was, very smooth and melodic in the contours, which again, for a tune that's up in the stratosphere, it feels like that's well crafted. So yeah, again, another cool tune. I'm looking forward to hearing the extended cut of I Won't Let You Go. And once we finish that, as I said, we'll be on to the next album. So shout out, as always, to Scott, as well as to all the others who've been following the Agnetha journey, many of whom were here for the full ABBA journey, and I think a lot of whom, at least, are also here for the Frida solo journey. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you for the next one. Peace.